Hello everybody, it's me, Nikki, and today I'm here with the NaNoWriMo tag. I am doing it this month. This will be on my Patreon first, and then I'll post this, what is today? Today's the 9th. I'll put it on my Patreon tonight, and I'll upload it, next week to YouTube on the 16th or sometime in that week. So first question, how many times have you done NaNo? I'm just gonna call it NaNo because it's too long. 3 times according to the NaNo website. How did you first find out about NaNo? Oh God. I think I was on LiveJournal. Who remembers LiveJournal? Yeah. Everybody, I'm sure. And people were doing it, and I was like, huh. And I would click on it and be like, oh, I could never. And then I tried it one time, and I was like, oh, okay. Oh, but that was, years ago now. What was the name of the first novel you attempted? Projects? It's been the same book, every time. Why is there 2 this year? Delete that project. The Legend of the Red King. I started in 2014 apparently, and yeah, it's been the same book for that long. Whoops. Give us a 1-sentence summary of what you're writing this year. 1 sentence. A young woman travels to a fantasy land and makes friends? What's the best writing advice you've ever been given? I know, okay, technically, let's see if I can get this on camera. This is the best writing advice I've ever been given. Imitation is suicide. It's from Ralph Waldo Emerson, and one of his, it's in his Self-Reliance, actually. And he wasn't talking just about writing, but he was talking about like everything, because you don't want to imitate somebody else. You maybe can be inspired by them and sort of take it and twist it, but you don't want to imitate them, because like if you try to imitate Shakespeare, you're never going to be Shakespeare. Like Shakespeare was a one-of-a-kind dude. You're never going to be Jane Austen. You're never going to be Emily Dickinson, even though, God, I wish I was. You're never going to be Edgar Allan Poe. Would you want to be, though? Poor bastard. You're never going to be J.R.R. Tolkien. Nobody wants to be J.K. Rowling anymore. If you write sci-fi, you're never going to be like... You're never going to be Robert Jordan. You're never going to be James S.A. Corey. You have to be yourself. And maybe you can take stuff of what, like, they're doing in their books and like be like, oh, what would I do, and make it different. That's the best writing advice. Did you ever take a year off from NaNo? Yeah, I did 2014, 2017, and now 2020. And why? Because I'm a chicken, and I wrote like a whole half of a draft maybe, and it just, because I handwrite it and then I type it, and then when I typed it, it was like really short, and I was like, oh shit, that's awful. But it's a draft, and it's 2020, like a shit fucking year, so go big or go home. What's your biggest inspiration when figuring out what to write? It's going to say music. Like when I wrote this, not the outline, but the actual draft, I listened to a lot of what I called fantasy music. It was just like orchestral, Lord of the Rings type of stuff. And that really got me. Also, if I want to write, like, I do have some fight scenes, so I listen to some, like, AC/DC type of stuff. Because if that doesn't get you pumped up to write a fight scene, I don't know what does. Read us the first sentence from one of your novels. The first sentence? Oh, Jesus. Laura Winters opened the door to her apartment and shook her umbrella out. That's the first sentence. And number 9, why do you love writing? Because it's fun and you get to be creative. And that's why I like writing fan fiction, because most of the time the canon for the show is fucking garbage. So in fan fiction you can make it up, but when you write your own stuff, you can make up whatever you want. Everybody can be gay, everybody can be trans. You can have dragons and werewolves and whatever the fuck, and who's gonna say shit? It's your fucking novel, you know? And there's gonna be somebody out there who likes it. There has to be. I mean, people bought 50 Shades of Grey, for Christ's sake. So if that can get published, then, you know, I can get published. That's my theory. And those are all the questions. So, yes. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't talk about my book too much on my YouTube channel. But I do have a little playlist for it if you want to see. And yeah, any other Nano updates I will make sure to put on my Patreon, because that's what it's for. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Goodbye!